My name is Lee Binion, and I am doing a persuasive speech on fasting. What is fasting? Fasting is the controlled, voluntary absence of food. The human body is a miraculous thing and uses fasting to reset on a cellular level and correct many of the modern conditions of diseases common today. Today, our country leads the world in the percentage of people suffering from obesity, type 2 diabetes, and heart disease. Yet we have the most simplistic and inexpensive way to beat this continually increasing problem, and it has been around for thousands of years. Fasting. Today I want to talk about fasting, its therapeutic effects, and the amazing health benefits we can get from it. In order to understand how fasting can improve our overall health and how it can cure diseases, we will first talk about the underlying cause of a couple of diseases, type 2 diabetes and obesity. Second, we will discuss how fasting affects insulin resistance and the disease itself. Third, and finally, a few of the most common types of fasting that are practiced today. According to Dr. Jason Fung, author of The Complete Guide to Fasting, by 2016, there were more Americans with prediabetes and diabetes than without. Type 2 diabetes and obesity are two huge health problems that are closely linked. It was once believed that obesity was caused solely by excessive calorie intake. As it turns out, the underlying cause of obesity is hormonal. Insulin is a fat storage hormone. The key hormone involved in both the storage and the use of food energy is insulin, which rises when we eat something like carbs and proteins. Carbs are absorbed and rapidly turned into glucose, which raises our blood glucose levels. Type 2 diabetes and obesity are diseases of too much insulin. This disease is nothing more than a dietary and lifestyle disease. The treatment for this is a dietary approach, reducing insulin levels by changing our eating habits. In order to get the toxic overload of glucose out of the body, we need to first reduce glucose intake. The best proven way, according to research, is to reduce high insulin levels by fasting and following a ketogenic diet. Fasting can provide many health benefits far beyond weight loss. Fasting has been used for thousands of years by many cultures and religions and is still practiced today. According to the New England Journal of Medicine, fasting has been used to treat other chronic disorders such as cancer, cardiovascular disease, and neurodegenerative conditions such as Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. They also state that research shows that intermittent fasting should be taught in medical school and prescribed as a treatment for all of these disease processes. Dr. Mark Madsen, PhD in the New England Journal of Medicine, states that fasting is the most powerful and natural healing solution, and people will live longer if they have a period of food restriction. Our bodies were actually designed to fast. It's not unnatural. So when you are fasting and not putting new glucose into your body will use its stored glucose. This usually takes about 24 hours when this happens. It will cause your blood glucose levels to drop. Over a short, consistent time, your glucose levels will normalize and you will no longer be considered diabetic. The most popular and best form of fasting is intermittent fasting, which is fasting from 12 to 24 hours. Most people will have a fasting window of 16 hours and an eating window of 8 hours. There is no right or wrong way to do this. Another popular version of the intermittent fast is the 5-2, where you fast for 24 hours on 2 non-consecutive days during the week. The other type of intermittent fasting is alternative day fasting, which is fasting for 24 hours every other day. It is crucial to maintain a low-carb diet during the eating window and not put glucose back into your body. I practice intermittent fasting on most days. I mostly do a 16-8 schedule, but I do change it up sometimes. I usually have a couple of days that I don't have a restricted window. A few weeks ago, I did a 74-hour fast in order to reset my immune system. I'm so very glad I did, considering the situation we are in today with the pandemic. I turned to fasting and ketogenic diet about 18 months ago. I have lost over 30 pounds, lowered my A1C, and just feel so much better overall. Through fasting and changing our diets, we can not only combat and cure type 2 diabetes, we can decrease the rate of obesity and so many other chronic diseases this world faces today. There is no cost to eliminating glucose and carbs into our bodies. According to Jimmy Moore, co-author of The Complete Guide to Fasting, fasting is effective, simple, flexible, practical, and virtually guaranteed to work. The hardest thing about fasting is deciding to do it. Benjamin Franklin said it best. Medicine is resting and fasting. Resting is freedom from stress and relaxation, and fasting is to cleanse the body. Thank you.